Hi, it's Esther. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Veet Easy Wax Electrical Roll-On Kit. Let's have a look at it there. It is in the sensitive skin version and it promises salon wax results at home, keeps wax at the right temperature and ensures clean and even application. So, first off, I got this from Veet. It is usually $29.99, but they have it on offer for them at the moment for $14.99, so half price, which is great. That's kind of what prompted me to buy it. I had been looking at it anyway, but half price, I thought, well, that's got to be a sign, got to get it. So yeah, I have now used this product once and I just thought I would do a little review on how I got on with it. So first off, in the kit you get the stand, you get the sort of holder for the cartridge, and you also get the cartridge. So, as I say, mine's insensitive. I believe that the regular version has a pink cartridge. This is just like cream, but they are exactly the same price. The only difference, I guess, is the formula inside the cartridge of the wax, and obviously the cap. And you also get 4 of these Perfect Finish wipes. They are basically just papery, a bit more papery than a baby wipe texture wipe, with an oily substance on it, which helps to get rid of any excess wax left over on your legs. And you also get a packet of these wax strips, and they just unfold to that length, so the length is absolutely fine. What I like to do is put a length of wax onto the desired area that's 2/3 long. You can see it's separated into thirds, and then I will use it and then fold it over and use it on a smaller area on the back. It just helps to not use as many and therefore not have to buy as many extras. So that's what you get in the kit. Obviously also you get the plug, but I don't think you really need to see the plug. It just plugs in here, and when you have it plugged in, it lights up here on the little logo. So, as I say, you put the cartridge in, like so, and you leave the cap off, put it in the holder, plug it in and leave it around 20 minutes. It says 20 to 40 minutes. I left it 20 minutes to heat up and it was the perfect temperature. You can also leave it plugged in while you're waxing. I chose not to, purely for the fact that the lead isn't too long, so I was having trouble sort of pulling it from where I wanted it. So I just unplugged it and I used it on one leg, and once I'd used it on one leg I then plugged it back in to heat up a little bit again, and whilst I was doing that I cleaned my leg with the Veet Perfect Finish wipes. I find they just don't stay oily enough for long, so I did use 2 on my first leg. I only ended up using 1 on my second leg, but I did use 2 on my first leg. But you can just as easily use cotton wool with baby oil or something similar on it, and that will do the job just as well. So I cleaned it with those. I then washed it down with cool water, that helps to soothe any irritation. And what I then like to do is slather it in Savlon antiseptic cream. This just prevents any irritation or rashes or wax burns, etc. It didn't irritate my skin, the formula. I found it it was fine. It didn't irritate it in the slightest. It wasn't too hot. When they say it gives keeps it at the right temperature, I did agree with that. It was the perfect temperature. You wouldn't want it any cooler or hotter. And it does go on smoothly, and it does give a very even application. I just when I first used it, I rolled it on paper 2 or 3 times just to get the wax flowing through the roller ball, or not roller ball, the sort of roller head, and it was absolutely fine. So after I'd cleaned my leg off and put on the Savlon, I then went back to this, unplugged it, and it was again at the perfect temperature for my neck, my other leg, and I'm probably left that around 5 or 10 minutes. So once you've heated it up, if you do unplug it to use, I'd say if it gets cools down a bit, 5 or 10 minutes is all you need to heat it back up again. So yeah, as I said, didn't get any irritation. It was slightly red, as with all waxing, it always is going to be a bit red because you're pulling the skin. As I say, I put some cool water on it, then dried it off, put the Savlon on, and within an hour both legs were fine. You wouldn't have known anything had happened. They weren't sore at all, so that was great. What else did I want to say? So obviously for application, it's a really easy application. They say to put the, if you can see that, it's got a slanted edge. They say to put that against your skin. Obviously you need to apply it in the direction that the hair grows. So usually on your leg that is knee to ankle. You then smooth on. Ooh, oh, 3 strokes and she's out. You then need to apply one of the wax strips over the waxed area. Again, smooth it down in the direction of the hair growth, knee to ankle, and I just smooth that down once or twice, and then you just leave at least a centimetre gap for you to grip hold of, rip it off, and it was absolutely fine. Obviously it does hurt a little bit, but once you've done 1 or 2, you do get used to it. It's really not an excruciating pain at all, in my opinion anyway. So yeah, I've showered the next day, and it's still not irritated by hot water or anything. I really have not found that at all, so I don't know what the non-sensitive version's like, but for me the sensitive version definitely is non-irritable to the skin. I really like this product. I found it gave a really good result. It left my legs very smooth. I didn't really miss anywhere. I didn't have to keep going over areas. 1 strip usually was enough, and it had gotten rid of all the hairs in that area. So it's very good in that regard. I'd say the only disadvantage to this is the cartridge, if you push it all the way in, is slightly difficult to get out. You then have to wiggle it slightly, but it's really not a big deal. It does not get stuck at all. It's just not the easiest of things. I have used that cartridge obviously once for each leg, and I'm pretty sure there's enough for me to do that again. So that's really good that you get 2 uses out of 1 cartridge. I believe the replacement cartridges are $9.99, which seems a bit pricey, but when you get 2 uses out of them, that's £5 a time. I really don't think that many, if any, salons would offer leg waxes at the price of £5. That is a really good price, and in my opinion it gives just as good results. Also in the $9.99 replacement cartridge pack, I believe you get 4 more Perfect Finish wipes, and I think you get another pack of the strips. So that's pretty good going for all that. As I say, £5 a time. I really don't think you can go wrong, considering that a lot of decent razors, to buy the replacement razor heads can be £10 to £15. So it's not really any more expensive than shaving. I don't think. Obviously the results last longer. So yeah, I think it's a really good product. Would definitely recommend it. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you've liked it, please rate, comment and subscribe. Also, if you have any more questions, please feel free to comment and I will answer any more queries that you have. And I will hopefully talk to you in another video. Bye!